So, welcome to VerySpatial TV on location. And I'm Sue, and this is...
I'm Barbara.
Okay, Barb's with us today, our very special friend, as you know, visits us and also goes on the road. And we're here today to talk a little bit about recycling. And recycling is something we've mentioned before, and what we're trying to do kind of today is just let you know that it's actually not hard to do. It can be kind of fun, and it really helps out the planet. So, what do you think?
I think it's great because, as you know, I work a lot with our local recycling. I also think that it's a fun family activity. It's something that you can do on a Saturday if you're going to go grocery shopping. If you make it a part of your weekly routine, then it's not really that hard to do. Also, Sue, that kids that recycle tend to go on to the sciences as a career. That's something a lot of people don't realize.
That was something I did not know. It's kind of interesting. But I think, and Jesse, we were talking our little pre-show that, recycling has a global impact, as Barb was mentioning as well. I mean, you recycle here, and a lot of what you save, the materials actually get reused elsewhere. They don't just get reused here. What are some of the examples of that?
An example would be if someone got their cardboard picked up here, it might end up in China where they're using it for construction. They might turn it into different materials to build houses. Also, you might have something that gets picked up here, like your aluminum or your steel cans, and your steel cans actually go to make more steel. You actually need a little bit of old steel before you can make new steel.
All right, there you go. And of course, every time you recycle paper, cardboard, whatever, that's that many fewer trees that get cut down, at least for now. So while we've been doing this, Frank in the background has been demonstrating the excellent technique for taking your recyclables and throwing them in the bin. And what are the most common things that are recycled?
That would be number 1 and number 2 plastic. Number 1 plastic are plastic bottles like water bottles and soda bottles. Number 2 plastic is like laundry detergent. And then cardboard. I think that cardboard is one of the biggest things that people recycle. Office paper, and steel cans. If you have a magnet and you can pick it up, then it's steel, and that's going to be a pet food can or a vegetable can is normally steel.
Cool. And I know that locally here in our area, cardboard, the bins are always full, as are the plastic. In fact, they keep having to put out more bins. So even here in an area that we live in that's pretty rural, people really will recycle if you put the materials out there. If people don't actually have recycling or don't know if they do, where's a good place where they can go to find out where they can locally recycle?
Normally, you could call your local city or county government, and if you aren't sure there, you could actually call someone at the state government, probably in the Environmental Protection Agency. If you went online, you might be able to look up on an EPA site who your local recyclers are. And if you don't have one, you can always go and ask your local trash people if they wouldn't mind starting a recycling program. Sometimes whole communities work together to recycle. One person picks everything up for everyone else, including the elderly.
I know. Once we got started, we just basically started with, we had soda bottles everywhere because we're not coffee drinkers, so I drank a lot of soda. And then from there, now cardboard, we do paper, and then we actually even pile up our magazines and newspapers and stuff. So it's really easy once you get started to do it. So
yeah, it could also reduce your trash bill if you get charged by the bag. I'm originally from New Jersey, and then that's a big concern that, if you can recycle a lot, then you're not going to have to pay as high a trash bill.
All right. Well, we want to thank Frank for his excellent efforts in recycling. Thank you, Frank. And thanks, Barb, for joining the TV. And we'll see you on the next episode.